everybody, Tech4O channel here. Maybe I look a little pale today, and it has something to do with what happened to me yesterday. Yesterday I had the hottest burger I've ever had in my life. It's called the Mother of Dragons, and I realized it's called like that for a reason. First of all, while I was chewing the burger, it felt like somebody's digging a hole in my tongue, literally. And after that, I really felt like a mother of dragons. At least that's how I felt in my stomach. And now I still have to live with the consequences of all this happening. But now I'm a new man reviewing a new action camera. The first one we're going to have a look into in 2018 is called the FireFly 8.
What?
Yes, you heard me right. It's called the FireFly 8. And if you know the 8S, which is a camera that FireFly have released like 7 or 8 months ago, you would be right, that sounds weird. Although there's a sort of some meaningful background in this decision. This camera is based on Novatek 96660 chipset, which was kind of typical for most of the flagship action cameras in 2016, and is equipped with what we already know from other FireFly models in terms of optics. So I'm really excited to have a look at how this camera performs. I'm already recording in 4K, and I still wait for their response about whether this 4K is a little bit interpolated, because you probably remember that currently the Novatek chipsets are not quite 4K capable without some little tricks, chicks, mods, and maybe we can call them cheats, but we'll find out about that rather soon. Okay, did I forget anything? No? Play the intro. Play the intro. Play the intro.
Let's talk unboxing and hardware first, and we will go down to resolution support and software in a moment. The obvious conclusion we can make: the FireFly 8S body has been used for the 8 model. I've been shooting with the predecessor so much that I wouldn't make a difference unless I knew about the new logo fonts that the company uses for its newer models. Accessories here are brought to the sanitary minimum, likely because the goal is to offer better price than the S model. This is all you get as part of the box. This is probably the best camera body I've ever used. Rubberized size for perfect grip, excellent placement for the buttons, strap hook, selfie mirror, and most importantly, solid build quality. My FireFly cameras have survived numerous drone crashes without getting severe damage, with some minor exceptions, of course. The heart of the camera is a well-known Novatek processor combined with the optics from FireFly 8S, which is the Sony IMX 117. You will notice the camera advertised as 2160p, which is one of the axes of the true 4K. Using the Novatek CPU, however, means that the 4K resolution is interpolated because its supported maximum width is 2880 pixels, around 1000 short for having real 4K. In most of the cases you wouldn't make a difference compared to a true 4K action cam, but this information is fair to be highlighted if you're seeking for real UHD. If I may spoil a bit of information, sooner or later we might get the 8SE model with M-Star DSP and Omnivision optics, an entirely different combo in the very same body, and it is expected to support voice commands. The just released Model 8 has a lot of goodies: stabilization working on 4K, selfie mirror on the front, long-lasting 1200 mAh battery, HDR, a mini USB that supports external microphone and remote controls, another perfect choice for FPV enthusiasts, which is typical for most of the FireFly portfolio. And what makes the experience really impressive: the menus. At first sight, they seem to be too many, but I felt like I can easily adapt every single bit of the camera according to my needs. ISO adjustment of up to 1800, RAW photos, flat color mode for shooting videos, various resolutions of choice, angle corrections, gyroscope-based stabilization, and yeah, it's going to take us too much time to review all the rest. And I'd like to keep some of them for the deep dive review arriving in a few weeks. At the end, some disadvantages. No 120 FPS on Full HD recording because of the CPU. And some dependencies from the menus that might be better explained. For example, you cannot have the gyro on and angle corrections at the same time, but the menus don't really mention about that. Even with these tiny flaws, mentioned as a dessert in today's review meal, the camera won't leave a bitter taste. Exactly the opposite. A decent, affordable choice for action camera that you can buy with the confidence that it is awesome. Comes as a successor to the FireFly 7S and is fabulous. At launch, it costs about $85 at gearbest.com, and I hope there would be tempting offers coming sooner rather than later. Check out the description for the most current ones, and make sure to visit techforall.net for more details about this camera. It's been a pleasure to present you the new FireFly 8. Let me know what you think of it. The comment section is as usual open for any kind of exotic opinions. And I'm looking forward to see you soon back here at the Tech4All channel.